I'm not sure I'm ready for this. MKDH here, and welcome back to the Secret of Evermore Self-Imposed Challenge playthrough, and let's get you away from there, Verminator. And I'm still wishing for people's immunity. But anyway, last time we managed to get through the Dark Forest and make it to the town of Keep. And we even got a cameo from Cecil Harvey of Final Fantasy IV. Nice. But we know where this is going. We're at this point, so we know where this is going. I'm sure my trusty axe will get me through what's about to happen, though. I'm so very sure. I'm totally sure. So it's time to head to the castle because hopefully the real Blue Garden is there, not that freaking White Queen secret evil twin. Oh, and no, I'm not going to go in the equivalent of the Pig King's house yet. I'll showcase what that involves later. Right now, though, I've got bigger fish to fry and plenty to talk about. Oh, hey, the Keep Castle has an open door policy. Thank you. Now I remember what I wanted to do. And we meet some rats, and we also meet with a free-gate system. Huh. Interesting. Things are already heating up. What do I expect from the Black Castle compared to the White Castle? Hey. I think we already have a case of light's not good and dark is not an evil, so, and from a 90s game no less, so I'll take it. Oh, and the music that's playing right now would be the music, would be the third theme of Colossia. I mean, you could always look it up if you want to. Or just go back to the halls of Colossia if you need to. Case in point, because I'm busy trying to kill these bats, but what am I doing? I have no interest in letting the music play out. Yes, I was aware of that music bug. I don't handle things. I may as well showcase my stats right now. I mean, physical defense is my best stat for both characters. But it's not going to come into play, and thus the armor won't come into play. So even if I bought equipment from Cecil, it wouldn't matter. Here are my charms. Of course, only the Sunstone and Wizard's Coin are going to come into play, because what's going to happen when I go up north is, yes, the case of that one boss who I've been needing to prepare for, and it's going to make it a pain that I have only 4 nectar right now, because I had used up 3 on the bad boys and got only 1 back during the last start of the Dark Forest, so that'll be fun. And who's that one boss, you may ask? Well, this guy!
Hey, I'm king of the dance, I tell you. King of the dance. And I'm leaving this castle in the name and keep getting women everywhere. Prepare to be plagued.
And we have the Verminator! Who's on top of a bunch of traits. And I will tell you right now that if there's one thing I like about this battle, it would be that he actually telegraphs what he generally does. Because he definitely telegraphs it and doesn't get over the top into invincibility frames off of it. But of course, the battle has a lot of other problems, as you'll see. Because first off, because he's on the top of a bunch of crates, you can't hit him with melee attacks. And oh, there's the telegraph for his, for what he does. He's casting a spell. So just cast Acid Dream and take the opportunity to put regrowth on Private Hazard and re-equip to the Horn Spear, because yes, you do need ranged attacks. So you better have come with either one of your spears leveled up, or enough attack alchemy to take off his 3,425 HPs. If you have neither option available, then you've already lost. Period. Oh, and he starts off with his nastiest trick. Pedal time. Cast that to drain, and I'm going to put the regrowth on myself. Oh, and this is the reason I allowed double drain. Come on, buddy. Yeah, Verminator. So yeah, Verminator can cast any of several nasty spells. Gosh, blasted invincibility frames. So yes, you see why I saved up those petals. And I also won one of my guys out of a 210 HPs, because if I'm not careful, he can kill off of single target explosion. Oh, hi there. Okay, good. Wow, you hit hard, buddy. Yeah. So basically handling this without... Why'd I do that? Thank God he multi-targeted it. Oh, and that's another thing. Verminator can sometimes chain cast. You really want to be wary of that possibility. Arbitrary miss game. Please tell me that's Arlena. Yeah, I'm being wary about using my Nectar too easily. Oh boy, Plague. And yeah, in case you couldn't tell, Private Hazard can't do anything. Oh, for God's sake. Pedal. Yeah, just keep him busy with attack alchemy, preferably burst damage. Where's that one up? Yeah, I had to do a lot of menu combinations. single target acid rain, but... Okay, good. Because I am worried he could single target get explosion on the boy. Potentially twice in succession. Pot shot. Because when you're casting a spell, you start charging up your tick and out. Oh my god, see? He could potentially chain cast. He could have killed me if he had single targeted the explosion on the boy. I had to get my momentum back up. And I saw you try to cast something, so let's fix that. And oh my god, I'm out of pedals. I'm nearly out of... Don't start with me, you pest! God, I'm out. The reset. My regrowth back up, and regrowth uses water too, so. He's dead! He's dead! He uses multi-target drain, which weren't dealing the damage. Verminator is dead! Yeah! I mean, at least I get the... involve the nuances of the alchemy system. Like, if I use acid rain, I can't target Verminator with another spell when he's in the acid rain, so I'd have to get to using my buff. But if I use double drain, I'd be stuck in the casting animation and unable to do anything further. But hey, some nuance! Hey, do at least... Oh yeah, we got the bazooka with 10 thunderball shots, but I can safely ban the bazooka. Back with my bronze... Actually, nothing coming up is threatening, so I'll equip the gladiator sword anyway. Yeah, the gladiator sword, because I have something in my... Oh, and we got new music that replaces the Halls of Colossus. Colossus 13. Yeah, Verminator was the roadblock I was worrying about, and now I'm out of healing items. That's going to be fun. Yeah, you see, I'll just talk about Verminator in the description. You see how much trouble he can cause if he's allowed to rampage. I'll get my revenge on him. Yes, sirree! For now, we get a cutscene. Wow, this place is just like the other castle, only not quite as clean. Rico has more knobs. Stop! Wait! Who are you? What do you want? I'm MKDH and this is my dark private hazard. We've been sent here by the Queen of Ivor Tower. She wants us to open the drawbridge. And the doctor sent you here. And she wants you to open the drawbridge? Yeah, but we're telling you, so we expect something tough. Oh, this one too. We can't have this. Please, I implore you, before you do anything else, come with me. There is someone that you must meet. Hey, no problem. Hopefully the real... Okay, looks like you should be taking us to the real McCoy now. Going up. in front of these stairs and beg to Her Highness. Her Highness. So, that means... Oh! That must be... You have warmer eyes! Queen Bluegun, what are you doing here? Reading it? Yeah, in Ivor Tower. Don't you remember? You were even calling yourself White Queen as a kid. Oh, you met the imposter, my evil twin. Yeah, we did. Knew it! Wow, this is like what happens in the two Doctor IDs. We found evil twins everywhere. First there was Laura, Elizabeth, and her evil twin Horace, and now you! Elizabeth, Horace, you met the others! Yes, we have. Are you from Poland? Who? Yeah, and you were part of an experiment in the mansion on the hill. Yes! And something went terribly wrong. Yes, and I've been stuck here ever since. It hasn't been happening until a few months ago anyway. That's when my evil twin appeared, locked me in the dungeon, and took my place. Then she presented the king with a hypnotic puppet show which sent him into a trance. The king and his couch potato seed, the imposter could scheme right under his nose. At the time I got up the dungeon, she had moved the king across the ravine. Now only a few bits remain out of the key. And thank heaven for Sister Harvey. She sent us here to open the drawbridge so that our troops could clear out the castle, but we can finish playing along, thankfully. That's not good at all. Wait, what? It's only a matter of time before she storms in here, with or without your help. Wait, what do you mean? Listen, kid, I think that Tinker could help you get back to Boston. But first, you're going to have to get rid of that imposter. So bend down the hatches here. And welcome back to the castle and set things straight before she can cross over. That sounds like a good idea. If you need to please help out in the field, you can call me by using one of your trophies. Before you leave, make sure that you tuck the Tinker in the east chamber to the east. We'll do that. I'll be able to help you in your journey. Thanks, Queen Bluegun. Please, call me Camellia. Oh wow, you're a lot nicer. Hello, Fluffy. What a little time. Wow, you definitely are nicer. You're counting on you to correct the castle to confront the imposter. While you're done, we'll bend down the hatches here. Before you leave, make sure that you tuck the Tinker. The chamber is toward the east of here. He should be able to help you in your journey. Naturally, and we now have call beat spells from Camellia. We have she primarily provides offensive support. Shockwave, I believe, it is run damage, but Hypnotize should be stunning enemies while you can still wail on them. Plague, well, you saw what it. Well, I'm sure you saw what it did earlier in the Verminator fight. It does gradual damage, of course, and shield. Hang on. I may have shield. I dug up the Wikia page real quick, or one of the Wikia pages. The Wikia page for the spell that I could get, alchemy spell that I could get shield mixed up with. But shield, what it does is cut damage in half for its duration. I believe it's 60 seconds. But yeah, damage having. At least it's a call beat spell. I mean, super armor and Kiddick are surprising. Cuts damage by 30%. And I get into it. I get into Kiddick are surprising because super armor uses space on a little something called the power grid. And all that implies, of course. But anyway, we now have evidence that imposter is an imposter. But I don't think we can go back the normal way. We probably would have to be creative about handling things. Get to that, but first, let's go this way. And we see some chapel panes. Wow, what cool windows. The pictures seem almost alive. That must be the trick of the light. Yeah, we do see past mooks. From left to right would be a Mammoth, then a Viper, then two dancing fools, then another Viper. And off screen would be another map monk. Wait, what is it, Private Edward? What's wrong? Oh, they are alive! Yeah, I class this as a non-threatening area because we've dealt with all these mooks before. They're all rejects. You can do better than that. What happened to your speed, Viper? You were faster than this. Wow, I didn't know that. Okay, tangent fools, just try me. You are really nothing and liking it now. So it turns out I didn't even know that the glass panes. These glass panes would naturally come out on a natural timer rather than. Oh wait, they spawn when you take care of the previous moves. Enough of this farcical attempt. There's to kill me. I'm just going to shove them up like the rejects they are now. I was just too busy wondering why the Viper was moving so much slower. Phew, wait, your word, Lady. Phew, those guys were a pain in the glass. What? What? Yeah, you see why I equipped the gladiator sword momentarily? Because this screen is just this screen is full of peasants who are now rejects. Complete rejects who can't do anything. Just next screen. Hello again, friend. I trust that my little security measure in the hall didn't give you much trouble. I haven't introduced myself. My name is Tinker Tinderbox. I deal with scientific matters, as mechanical inventions, alchemy, formulas, and Tinker Tinderbox? Yeah, alliterative name. I trust that the Queen has told you about her Ivor Tower. We figured out that she did give us confirmation. The Cobby spells. Yeah, we've been encountering evil twins ever since we left the Podunk. Oh, you're from the same place that our Queen hails from. Yes, indeed. Yeah, there's an abandoned mansion just outside of town. Private Hatter chased the cat into the old place and I followed them. The cat wasn't there anymore, but we did find a strange machine in an old laboratory. The machine zapped us to another lab that looked a lot like the old one. Only this lab was some sort of space station. There were two people there. One was this scientist, Dr. Ruffleberg, and the other looked like he may have been his butler. That guy you're saying is a butler looked more like an evil taunter to me than anything, I swear to God. I kind of think of it. Didn't he look like the guy from the statue in Ophelia? Unsure to me. I'm not really sure what happened after that, but we ended up on Evermore, and we've been here ever since. I think I know this place at the Antiqua place in space. I've seen it through my telescope. If you want to go back to Podunk, you'll probably find a way back up there, and I think I know how you can get there too. But first, where's the matter out of the imposter? The Queen wants us to go back to Ivor Tower and stop the twin from causing more trouble. That sounds like a good idea. The imposter is scheming at this very moment. Take a look! Wait, are you so sure we are using the telescope? Unseen. And hi there, Romeo, who's totally not Pampalonius. I have orders from above, Romeo. We are to find a device, but this is a special kind of energy. It is somewhere in the kingdom, but there is no specific information as to its whereabouts. It's a bit Superior has ordered me to do whatever it takes to find it, even if we must tear the kingdom apart, piece by piece. Oh God, no. But, Your Highness, what the citizen piece of dishes? I'll deal with those kittens when the time comes. Now let's find the device. Oh God, no. Wow. What? Wow, she's me. Join the club. Yes, you have to be dealt with in a hurry. Crossing the transport would not be a good idea at this point. Our troops will be expecting it. I recommend that you go to the north and visit my brother Gumi. You go to the dungeon to the south and then out. You'll find a black passage to the north. You can learn that passage with my axe. You'll find it in my treasure chest. Would you like to purchase ingredients? Let's see what you've got. He sells ethanol, ash, acorns, brimstone, and iron. And I also want to point out about the iron selling in just a moment, because you'll see soon enough. Would you like for me to record your progress? Not yet. Come back to read this stuff, you monster. I'll have you return to that space place. We're counting on you to go to Ivor Tower and fight the imposter. Go to the dungeon, to the sewer, and out. You'll find a area that you can knock down with a night dasher. Go north from there. You'll find my way to my brother Gumi. He can help you the rest of the way. Of course, Gumi's not too bright. Would you like to purchase ingredients? Why call your brother sibling rivalry, right? Like what happened with the Dumbledores and Harry Potter. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, as you can see, for some inexplicable reason, Tinker is not selling iron now in this optional talk. He only sells iron in the non-optional talk if you accept his offer to buy ingredients there, but not in an optional talk. Oh no. Yeah, oops. And I come back after you discuss about it. I'll help you return to that space place, because that is you come back. And that's not the only bug with Tinker either. You're a brave animal to be on such a dangerous mission. And yes, Tinker's dialogue with the dog actually continues into asking if you want to purchase stuff. Hey, what are you sniffing out there, boy? Where's it going, Andy? I got the slow burn formula. It gradually drains the target's HP. It's another gradual HP drain. I forget the exact rates of damage. It's definitely affected by level, though. But yeah. Per round damage is 4 plus 2 times the alchemy level. And the total damage would equal 60 plus 30 times the alchemy level. That would done over 26 seconds time. But the formula requires 1 part iron, 1 part brimstone. I mean, at least it's pure damage, but I didn't care about that with corrosion. Verminator had too much HP, and I may as well display what's to the right. Another of these locations. Rest assured that with this location and all the other similar ones we've seen earlier, they'll come into play soon enough. But right now, first let's cover this. On the explosion formula. Explosion destroys barriers. Actually, that's kind of a lie. Explosion is simply a damage spell. I forget the exact might value, but I doubt you care. says that the formula requires 2 parts ethanol, 1 part ash. I'd better stock up. And when the treasure chest is the Night Basher. Finally, we get the Gothica Axe. The Night Basher provides 35 might, a 10-point improvement from the Bronze Axe. So that should cut. Wait a minute, 10? 10 points! Oh, 10-point improvement! And the Night Basher is weaker than the Lance. Yeah, here's my issue with the 10-point improvement. This is later in the game, so love diminishing wouldn't be involved. Why don't these games? I mean, okay, at least Secret of Evermore is a mid-90s game. But these games, come on, games, learn how to address love diminishing. Jesus, because it's something I can actively call out with Fire Emblem as well. Because yeah, I can tell you where my 0% growth playthrough would have for Fire Emblem 1 would have gone. Abusing the bejesus out of Paula, given a bunch of stat boosters. I really should get back to that, but later games in the series haven't even addressed it. The law of diminishing well either. No, I think that weapon level boost homogenized the weapon triangle. Why? Why give swords +3 might as the weapon rank boost, but axes don't get any? What? Just why? Yeah, that why to rebalance Secret of Evermore again? I'd give the axes an armor pierce value proportional to might. I already talked to you. So anyway, we got the Night Basher, and we do have to level it up before it's even usable. That's another thing that makes the Night Basher suck. Not only do we have to weapon level it up, but it's not even going to be as good as the Lance, which, for reference, we got from Timber Drake. I didn't mention it before now. That I'm sorry, but just the joke's bearing its about Timber Drake being a deject. It's bearing its course. But anyway, I'm right now. I should showcase this. This door leads back to the dungeon. Leads right in the dungeon. We don't have to go through the sewers. Wow, music reset. Let's get stopping. Oh, right, I would have shown the Calvin amount earlier. That they're having talked to the real queen. They're having talked to Camellia. Yeah, here's the dining room. And naturally, like the rest of Keep, it's a mess. At least the sewers are bone dry. This is method that true beauty's on the inside. I imagine so, but so we have some mosquitoes. Go away. I think I should talk to this guy. Hey, Annette, the smartest boy in Keep. You're not as smart as I am. Just a number of marbles in my hand. I'll give you something. What's your guess? I'll try to guess incorrectly, actually. Come on, 9. Oh! We get the superhero formula sooner than I would have liked it. I didn't get to showcase the guy's dialogue. Super heal restores both heroes' HP for 2 ethanol, 1 acorn. Hey, Hi, I'm Ned, the smartest boy in Heaven Keep. I'm playing. Right now I'm working on a formula to age things. And explain how it works, but you probably wouldn't understand. Would you like to equip or re-equip your spells? No, thanks. In case you're wondering what happens if you guess wrong, Neris would be... You wouldn't get the super heal formula. You'd have to wait 5 minutes before Neris becomes interested in playing with you again. Fortunately, you don't have to refresh the screen for him to want to play with you again to begin with. So what I'm going to do here is get what kills I can. I'll put these rats at... These rats are conveniently positioned. Just get rid of them before doing anything else. Oh, there's another... Oh, for God's sake. I got rid of that one. There should be an... What was the other one? I saw another rat down here. Oh, I saw a rat. What a pest he is! Oh my God. Okay, good. Got rid of that guy. Nice, Dougie. Well, I did not. Seems to me. Come on. So yeah, I'm going to try to kill all the rats here. I mean, there's a finite number of them here, and like sheer convenience, they don't drop they don't drop what was it? They don't drop copies. I think rats in the main hall. Wait, no, I don't think that. There's actually a couple of rooms. There's actually a couple of side rooms we haven't looked at yet where red would drop copies. This is getting inconvenient. I should just do this off screen. But yeah. The rats should never be a problem going off of, because I have 4 essence anyway, thankfully. Because thankfully Verminator never casted play too many times. That would have been annoying if he did. I've had those pesky invincibility frames. May as well get stuff from here. I just want to showcase this, what I can of Ebon Keep. As I say, I can grind up with the rats off the screen. I can also get some revenge on these skull claws, assuming they are even the least bit cooperative. Which they aren't right now. Over here, flying past. Unconditional flinching is still annoying. like me now, Skull Claws. You are on my list, buddy. Over here. Oh, for God's sake, the attack didn't come out. But anyway, you see the drawbridge for Evan Keep is lowered, so that didn't reach. What? The tiling is a little questionable around here, so I mean it's not too bad, but I want to show where I bring up tiling because what? How'd that miss? Even when I can tear through these tests help, they still want to be obnoxious. But anyway, the drawbridge to Ivor Tower is now down. It's been down ever since we entered Evermore sewers. Actually, which and that goes for the Evermore drawbridge being lowered as well, which yes means we could have skipped Verminator. And the cutscene would have played out accordingly, which actually does make the Evermore dungeon would keep the Evermore dungeon soft lock from being a complete soft lock, but at the cost that you'd still be unable to visit Evermore town because Verminator's crates would still block the way. If you tried to enter Verminator's room from the north without that and kill him, you'd get stuck in place behind the crates, and you'd have to reset the game. I mean, you wouldn't be able to save the game to begin with, but kind of think of it. Can let you escape to begin with? Or do you escape as well? I don't know. Oh, forget it. At some point I should come back later. I mean, I should just do the grinding off screen. It would probably annoy you. Yeah, do that sort of thing to help alleviate the grinding. Run up to expend energy, and then you can do your 50% attack. And right now, I just want to showcase the hide rooms. They're completely dark. They do have a bit of a maze to them, though. They're not so bad for grinding if you're interested. The rats are narrow corridors, and in these rooms, the rats will even leave and occasionally drop call beads. There aren't any sniff locations, though, so don't bother looking for any sniff locations. But other than that, I think I should get rid of him just for revenge against Verminator. See how he. I mean, that's how the fight with Verminator could have been improved. Just add in some rats that you could kill. You could potentially kill with the spear weapon. Level them up, and you might be able to get level ups. It would be a long shot. It would be a long shot at this point, but just a weapon experience would at least fix a few things with Verminator. I mean, it would still... Verminator would still be obnoxious. Just because of that explosion spell. Jeez, why does it hit so hard? It's not even thematic. Plague is thematic. Drain is thematic. Acid Drain is thematic. Explosion isn't thematic, and it's... And Verminator has it to deal so much damage. Just... It's fine, it's better than I initially thought, but it's still bad. Still a bad fight. I mean, fortunately, Verminator didn't have any physical or magic defense, but still. Why is it just plain unreachable with the axe or the sword? What were they thinking? Oh, and these side areas, they're reached from the side gate you saw outside. The place not. Freaking movement. Not from here. Freaking... It's easy to get lost in the darkness. The only remote cues to where you are is... Or these low metal fence posts. Look. Even then... Nectar? Oh, hey! These rats drop nectar. That would be nice to get. I mean... Coffee, please? I would like to get a coffee on... recording, please. I don't want to have to go back to the dark forest to get more nectar, just to alleviate just try to... Well, at least I got some more nectar. I mean, I still won't have a lot because of what's coming up soon enough, but... I mean, I can foil it right now. It's the last bit of difficulty in a normal playthrough. You'll see why soon enough. I can tell you it involves a spell I'm definitely banning. And I would have banned it from start anyway, because you'll see just how broken that spell is. It makes everything... It makes everything after the next section gameplay for then I'm on for the gameplay. Gee, these things are not cooperative. nectar. That's 3. Nice. But yeah, there's a dark maze here. At least that area's nice for getting nectar. And I wish I could use it for grinding because it drops call beads, so I'd rather not use it an area for. I'd rather not use an area where call beads drop for grinding them with. Yeah, I just shouldn't. Period. I mean, I have call beads banned anyway, but still. But as you can see, yeah, those side areas are connected to the side gates, so they might add to a little confusion, but not too much, thankfully. Verminator is still at the choke point. Well, a passable choke point technically, but still. Back to the NN store. These tour services with Cecil and his wife. Hey look, it's nice to see you again. What can I do for you? Let's buy some items. And you might notice that the prices are different because there's actually the reason the prices are different involves a bug, or it might not be a bug, but the thing about that dialogue choice was, if you didn't recognize, if you told Cecil you didn't remember about his fight against Diligence, he wouldn't provide that discount that was. And what's provided is still a discount, but if you. But what happens with Cecil is that he has to first of you recognize his fight against his victory over Cerebus. If you didn't, if you remember the time he became a paladin, if you don't know that, and you tell him as much, he'll ask if you, he'll ask if you've heard of his adventures to the moon, and if you have, and if you say no to that as well, then you'd be charged full price for armor. Here, I'm getting the 10% discount. You'd get the 20% discount for the Zeremus thing, but and the discount truncates to a factor of 50, by the way. But anyway, he sells the Knight's Helm, the Shining Armor, and the Dragon's Claw. So let's buy all 3. The Shining Armor would be sold at 1,000 gold coins. The Knight's Helm and Dragon's Claw would be sold at 1,100 apiece, and the Defender Collar would be sold at 500. I appreciate your business. Please take this powerful weapon with my thanks. I found it in one of my adventures in the jungle on the plateau. Jungle on the plateau? Oh, the Bazooka! The Thunderball projectiles. Yeah. Cecil recovered the Bazooka we lost when we crash landed on Prehistoria. But you might notice that we got the Bazooka from Verminator to begin with. Well, you wouldn't get the Bazooka from Verminator if you got it from Cecil. And the sick joke is, you'd get only one shot. Not that it matters. I mean, of course, that one shot could have helped against Verminator. A bit. As long as you don't suffer from dealing with those arbitrary misses. But anyway, may as well go into Cecil's equipment provisions. The Shining Armor, which is thankfully not called the Shining Armor. Because seriously, Konami had like one job with the bragging rights reward of Castlevania Circle of the Moon. But anyway, the Shining Armor provides 73 defense and 18-point improvement. The Knight's Helm provides 72 defense, again an 18-point improvement. And the Dragon's Claw provides 65 defense and a 15-point improvement from the Magician's Ring. Our old armor with the gold-plated vest and the Dragon Helm. So that's 1836 plus 51. We'd have been able to get 13 attack from the class Pains. But then again, they were dealing nothing and liking it anyway. The only remote threat was those mad monks. That would be purely because of random plague chance. Except the mad monks were getting one-shotted by 100% attack. And I would add there that that's what's worse. So time to rest. Hello, MKDH. It's nice to see you again. I'd like to say I made a pretty good point. Let's see. Something still feels missing, but it's nice to a little more relaxed at least. I hope you had a good rest. Would you like for me to record your progress? Yes, please. And next time, we're going to see. We're going to look into where Tinker directed us at the end of the Dark Forest. So until then, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day. MKDH out. See you later. Good luck. I hope your adventure is a successful one. I hope so too. Yeah, those pesky rats.